So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Haaland. Mendy kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Vinicius Junior.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies.
Hits one! Eder Militao. Valverde.
De Bruyne. Footballing width usually identifies with running room.
Oh, what a climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gonzalez. Haaland. Mendy. Mbappe. That's Valverde. Oh, super fine. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposite.
And the finish! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Haaland. Grealish. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Mbappe.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Bruyne tries to dink it in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Half an hour played now, and he was quick to react. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Grealish was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vinicius Junior goes steaming forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. De Bruyne! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe. That has been cut short.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicked it back promptly. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Oh, perfectly measured that. Haaland. And that has been cleared. Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. And the ball's a good Vinicius Junior! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's hoisted clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. That's a sweet ball, that. Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Valverde, who does have an assist to his name. That's been cut out, well played. Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe. Can he put it away? Oh, another save. Corner number 2 then. Akanji is there and he can get that clear. Foden looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. That's played into space. Rodri makes the interception. Haaland. And claimed it back swiftly. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Grealish. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely weighted ball. That's Valverde. De Bruyne. Valverde. Haaland. Taken back almost at once. Oh, great chance! That's a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Ake picks it up from the goal kick. The most accurate pass. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde. Rodri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde! Just a whisker away. Looks a good ball through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's De Bruyne. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Dias. De Bruyne looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's De Bruyne. Mendy clears it away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, played right into his path. Mbappe, great hit! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Madrid have their third corner. Stones can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played back in. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Vinicius Junior. Terrific header.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's definitely not his best.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There's the hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Haaland. Mendy spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And there goes the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion.
Vinicius Junior!
And he can clear it away. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Doku, looking for the runner. And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Haaland simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe, real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Haaland, spread it left. Doku goes on a charge down the left. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. De Bruyne. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's it. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Tchouaméni getting this one clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Haaland, brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Oh, super find. Mbappe. De Bruyne.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Decent hit! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Haaland. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Alexander-Arnold.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's only too happy to take that back. He's had a shot! He scores! Back to within one! Interesting!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is...
Mbappe. There's the shot! Akanji can get it clear. Ake. Now De Bruyne.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Doku stood his ground strongly. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, the shot could be on here. Chance! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. Courtois will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
3 minutos de descuento.
Ake promptly onto that, and that is that. Doku. Eden Militao gets it clear. We are into overtime. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That is a great kick out. Now the finish! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And it's half-time here. Madrid come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a 2-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So it's back to business. Bellingham. Foden, and he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's De Bruyne. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great work on the overlap. Mendy gets rid without sophistication. And it's De Bruyne. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vinicius Junior. That is ended up in no man's land. Nico Gonzalez. De Bruyne. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
What's Valverde? De Bruyne, who's set up one goal so far. He's in plenty of space here. That is a great ball. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
La asistencia de este partido asciende a 71.800
Well, that's well seen too.
espectadores.
De Bruyne. That has been cut short. Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Foden. He's in space and looking for options. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Oh, super find. Oh, it's come loose. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Valverde wins the duel this time. Rodri. De Bruyne.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a little off target. Well read, nice interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's picked out the run. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
De Bruyne really struggling to hit one! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Just eases him off the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in it.
Haaland! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Ruben Dias is there, and he can pick it up. That's been cut out, well played. Pass is just off target. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he put it away? Well, that is remarkable.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's taking no chances there. Bellingham. Oh, he's in!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for...
Haaland! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable.
And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Mbappe just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. And he's got the beating of his man. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. Has a look and plays it forward. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Vinicius Junior! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's De Bruyne. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Haaland, and he's been shifted off it. He won't be happy with that one. And it's De Bruyne. There's the shot! Eder Militao attempts a clearance. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's running through, and the finish! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Doku, and he's managed to get free. Ake. Camavinga. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle. Mbappe! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And, oh, what a mistake! Rodri. Here's Nico Gonzalez. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So is this the start of a comeback? That's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Big chance! It's in! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Great chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Vinicius Junior controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Looking for the run. Haaland. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rudiger can get it clear. And they're back on the ball again. No, that's been intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cleared without complication. Nico Gonzalez. And that's put paid to a promising move. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and...
Mbappe! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and...
Mbappe! And it's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Madrid have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And that is out of play. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, what has happened here? Madrid finding their passes. And he's in on goal, and the shot! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Doku. Doku stood his ground strongly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely aimed pass. De Bruyne. Fran Garcia wins the duel this time. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that was never going to make it. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
60 minutes played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That has been slung wide. Stood up well to him there. Pass is just off target. De Bruyne. Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And the shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Doku.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? That's a shade optimistic. Fran Garcia gets rid without sophistication. Camavinga. Fran Garcia. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rodri charging forward, the ball at his feet. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Decent hit! They've done it!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital. There's the shot! And that's past the post.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That's a nicely measured pass. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Deftly out wide. Foden. Eder Militao makes the interception. The final 5 minutes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Bellingham. Ah, that's a fine interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's a key interception. And now they can clear their lines.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Foden. Has a goal! Cleared away. And they've switched it over to the other side, and that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham. And time is up. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Vinicius Junior, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Mendy gets rid without sophistication. Vinicius Junior. Eden Militao makes the interception. Eden Militao cuts it out. Good spot, he's seen the run. Pinches it off him. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he...
And the shot! It's in!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
He's had a shot! That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rodrigo! That's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Camavinga.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Eden Militao gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. Well read, nice interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Vinicius Junior might just make this. Now it's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior! It's a loose ball. And he's heaved it away. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. Camavinga. Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's quick to snatch it back. Camavinga. No, again there's no way through. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that has not gone well. Mendy. Now it's Camavinga. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, smashing header! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel.
Now Mbappe. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Can he finish? He's scored!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Madrid go into the lead. And the pass is intercepted. Mendy. Camavinga. Has a go! If this time, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Rodrigo. He's in a good position here. Picked out brilliantly. Valverde. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And that's the second half started. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Valverde. That is a great pick out. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodrigo. And he was quick to react. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit.
Could be danger here. And the finish! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Mbappe. Now the ball's gone astray. Alexander-Arnold. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Backward it goes. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's Bellingham. And reclaimed it in a Vinicius Junior! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture.
Mbappe! Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Cambio de jugadores.
So this to pull level. Oh, he's missed!
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Camavinga. Bellingham. Gets his pass away. It is a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Madrid can try it again now. Madrid have their third corner. Cleared away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Tchouaméni, and it's Alaba. Camavinga does well to get it back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alaba. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes it in. Mendy.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
5 minutes to add. Bellingham. Mendy wins the duel this time. Great defending, strong and determined. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Brahim Diaz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And that will be it. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Climbs up big! And he can clear it away. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Taken back almost at once. Mbappe. That has been cut short. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The pass has gone astray. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Always onto this. Courtois with the clearance. Camavinga. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Modric. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he has been fouled there. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he spark a counter here? Valverde. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Rodrigo receives it in a good position here. Valverde. Valverde! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a good foot in there. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. That looks a cracking ball. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. Boris ended up in no man's land.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. Mendy. Modric. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good alertness.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Vinicius Junior. No way through there. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. And it's Modric. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold has given away a free kick. It's just beyond his reach. And here's Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's an excellent interception. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rudiger calmly anticipates. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Half-time getting close now. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Modric, Vinicius Junior. And he's in on goal. Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. And that's a good... Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. And now they can clear their lines. Rodrigo, Tchouameni, and the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good and the shot! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Great hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Eder Militao gathers from the goal kick. This is promising. Oh, can he get onto this?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham. He's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Tries a header! He will be livid with himself.
Valverde just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
And they win it back again. Rudiger. Lovely ball and a real... Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra...
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration.
Modric! No, got right underneath it. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bellingham. Rudiger with the foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Oh, no joy this time. And he was alert to it. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Camavinga. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. Pass is just off target. Modric. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. No, that was never going to make it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Fiddles it through. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Camavinga. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
And he skips past his man, Rudiger, with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, he's hit it long. Goes in for the header! Outstanding save to keep that out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mendy cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior. Well read, nice interception. Valverde, and now the breakaway. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He could be in here. Ceballos. Bellingham.
Habrá 6 minutos de
Shot could be. Has a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior has found the net here, of course. Dani Ceballos. Oh, that's well spotted. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold for Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mbappe collecting the match ball, and it is his. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.